Yes.
Ma'am,
So,
I am 4:30 coming, mama. Home.
okay, 4:30. Let's see. I will decide and see the time. Okay, because we don't know, right? When the school will start and when the school will be offline, online. Then, okay. So that's why I don't want to change the time. Let's see. Okay. Yes. So yes, we have started with the verbs and tenses, right? Yes. Do you remember? We have seen verbs. I'll just do quick recap. Okay, what all we have studied till now. We have finished present tense. Do you remember? We have started with the tenses. We finished present tense. In present tense, what all we discussed? Simple present tense, present perfect present progressive tense, and present present progressive tense and present perfect tense. हमने finish कर लिया, right? Let's just do a quick recap. Okay, so verbs, all of you know what are verbs? Action words. Okay, yes, and they tell us what people or animals or things are doing. So verbs like eat, sleep, cook, clean, jump, hop, jog. Okay, all these are act, knock, burst, climb, dig, drop. All these are push, pull, sit, stand. All these are verbs. Then we started with the tenses, right? How many tenses are there? 3 tenses. How many tenses are there? Yes, 3 tenses, right? Yes. What are they? Past tense, present tense, and future tense. Okay, take out your 3 fingers. What are the 3 tenses? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, so these are the 3 tenses we have seen. Okay, so we started with the present tense first, right? So in present tense we have subheadings. Okay, present tense के अंदर क्या आता है? Simple present tense, present progressive tense, or present perfect tense will come. So as we have seen in simple present tense, हमने क्या देखा? Uncle Joe wears glasses. The sun rises in the east. Here, what have we seen? Here, sometimes we add s, okay, when we are talking about singular, and we sometimes don't add an s, right? Like, see, ducks love water. So here, ducks are plural and love. Okay, so here we didn't add any s to this verb. Okay, so it's the same. Ducks love water. Okay, we didn't change here anything, and we didn't add any s because it's plural. Okay, and see over here, the children go to school by bus. Again, go is the simple present tense form. And then after simple present tense, we have also seen am is an r. Do you remember? Am, I am is an r. हमने discuss किया, right? Am is used with I. Okay, I pronoun. And is and are, all of you know, right? Is used with she, he, it, she is, he is, it is. And are is used with are is used with which pronouns? We are, they are, you are. Okay, so we have seen what are, is, am, and are helping verbs. Okay, ये action words नहीं है, action नहीं बताते, but मदद करते हैं. Okay, helping verbs कहा जाता है. Okay, these are known as helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. It is a donkey. It is not a horse. So here is helping verb. Now see here, you are a stranger. Okay, so are over here is simple. Are over here is helping verb. Next, I am Peter. So am is helping verb. Okay. Now after this we have seen contractions. Yes, what are contractions? Contractions are nothing but short forms. Okay, like I am क्या बन जाएगा? Am. Okay, together I apostrophe m. In the same way, others also we have seen, right? He is become his, she is become she apostrophe s, it is becomes it apostrophe s. So these are contractions, okay, short forms. These also we use while forming the sentences. And then we have seen what we have seen that is used with singular nouns, are is used with plural nouns, right? The mangoes are delicious, okay. And then the with singular nouns, the apple an apple is a fruit, okay. An apple is a red color fruit, okay. So here when we are talking about apple, okay, one apple, then singular noun we use is. Mangoes are delicious, so here mangoes are plural, okay. बहुत सारे mangoes की हम बात कर रहे हैं, right? Plural. So mangoes के साथ हमने क्या लगाया? are. Mangoes are delicious, okay. An apple is a red color fruit, is. So here is used with singular nouns and are is used with plural nouns, okay. So is and are helping verbs. What is and are, Inaya, Azha? Helping verbs, okay. Then what we have seen there, so we have also seen that there also, okay. There is, with is and are हम और क्या लगाते हैं? With is and are we also add there, okay. So see here, there is, there is, there are. Just a minute, okay. So is, are, just now we have seen helping, and then that's what simple present progressive tense, right? Present progressive tense is nothing but which is still going on, which is happening. Yes, Azha, Inaya, what is simple present tense? Which is going on, still happening. What are you doing, all of you? You are listening to my class, right? You are attending the Zoom class, ing, okay. Yes, I am writing a letter. Mom is knitting a sweater for Sally. So here, ing, when we add ing, then it becomes present progressive tense. Like see, walk, when you add ing, it will become walking. Dance, when you add ing, dancing. Sing, when you add ing, singing. Cook, when you add ing, it becomes cooking. So when you add ing to the verbs, it becomes present progressive tense. Okay, and present progressive tense के साथ हमने कौन सा helping verb लगाया है? Which helping verb we added? Am, am, is, are. So these are the helping verbs we have used along with the verb, okay? Yes, are you getting what I'm saying? See over here, the phone is ringing. So here is also a verb and ringing is also a verb, okay? Ringing is the present progressive tense. Yes, what is ringing? Tell me, present progressive tense. Yes, beta, repeat. What is ringing? Over here, the phone is ringing. Ringing is present progressive tense. Okay. Now, after present progressive tense, we have also seen has and have, right? Do you remember we have seen HA we have and HAS has. Has and have are also helping verbs, okay? HA we have, HAS has. These are nothing but helping verbs, okay? These are also helping verbs. Peter has a sore knee. We have breakfast at 7 a.m. So here HAS has and HA we have are also verbs, okay? Helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. And then we discussed the present perfect tense. Do you remember present perfect tense? In present perfect tense, what did we add? We added has and have हमने लगाया. कौन से verbs हमने add किए? Here we added has and have, helping verbs, along with ed. In the present perfect tense, we add ed to the verbs. Moved, scored, finished. Okay, these in the present perfect tense we add ed. Okay, usually add ed along with has and have verbs. Like we have seen in this exercise, right? Dad has lost his car key. All the guests have arrived, scored, slept, rained, escaped. Okay, here हमने ed लगाया, right? Landed, caught, seen, made. Okay, yes. Do you remember? We have completed this exercise last week. Now, today we are going to start with the simple past tense. Yes. So now we are discussing simple past tense. Listen very carefully. Okay. Past tense. The simple past tense is used to talk about things that happened in the past. The simple past tense is also used to talk about things that happened in stories. So whenever you are talking about stories, okay, then also simple past tense is used. And when something has already happened, okay, in the past, then also you use simple past tense. Okay, let's see, read out the examples. I bought a new camera last week. So here bought is, what is bought? Simple past tense. What is bought over here, children? Simple past tense. Okay. Then next, Joe learned to play the guitar very quickly. So here learned is simple past tense. What is learned over here? Simple past tense. We drove to the safari park last weekend. So here drove, D-R-O-V-E, drove is the simple past tense. The plane landed a few minutes ago. So here landed is simple past tense.
Simple past tense.
Now we are going to see regular and irregular verbs. Okay, so what are regular verbs? When the simple past tense of most of the verbs end with ed. Okay, ed. जब ed पर end होता है verbs, yes, then they are called as regular verbs. As you can see, aim, aimed. Look here. Azha and Inaya, all of you look here. Aim, aimed. Baked. So here what are we adding? Ed. Okay. When we are adding ed to the words, it is known as regular verbs. Okay. Regular verbs. What it is known as? Regular verbs. Okay. When you add ed to the verbs. See over here. Open becomes opened. Okay. Happen becomes happened. Pull becomes pulled. Push, pushed. Scold, scolded. Shout, shouted. Visit, visited. Wait, waited. Walk, walked. So here for all the words, what did we add? Ed. Okay. When we add ed to the verbs, they are called as regular verbs. What are they called as, children? Repeat with me. Regular verbs. Yes, they are known as regular verbs. Yes. So we have seen that when we add ed to the verbs, like here, see here, open, opened, happen, happened, close, closed. So when we add ed to the verbs, ed हम जब लगाते हैं, that are known as regular verbs. These all are regular verbs. Okay. Now let's see what are the examples over here. Let's see the rules. Okay. The simple past tense. Listen carefully, all of you, and pay attention. I'll ask questions to anyone now. Okay. The simple past tense is usually formed by adding ed to the verb. So what does this mean? Simple past tense कैसे बनता है? जब हम verb को ed लगाएंगे. Okay. When we add ed to the verbs. Like see over here. Example. Jump. We added ed. Then it became jumped. Okay. Laugh. When I add ed, it became, what did it become? Laughed. Very good. Lift. When I add ed to the lift, what did it become? Lifted. Okay, what did it become? Lifted. Very good. Look. When I add ed, it became?
Looked.
No, looked nahi, looked. Okay? Yes. Looked. Okay, looked nahi bolenge beta, looked bolenge. Okay. Okay, for example, I'll give you one more example. Open. OPN, open. When I add ed, what will it become?
Open.
Open. Very good. Close. When I add ed, it will become closed. Very good. Rain. When I add ed, it will become rained. Okay, very good. Snow. When I add ed, snowed. Okay, very good. So this is, what is this we are studying? हम क्या पढ़ रहे? Simple past tense. Yes, simple. Very good. जहाँ हम ed लगाते हैं, right? Where we add ed. Now, so here is the words. See, if the verb ends with e, just add d. For example, agree, agreed. See, यहाँ पर rule क्या है? What is the rule over here? जब here the rule is when the verbs end with e. जैसे यहाँ देखिए agree, die, hate, live. So all these words are ending with what? E. E पर खत्म हो रहे हैं, right? जब E पर verbs खत्म होंगे तो हम क्या करेंगे? We'll add only d. Okay? Will not add again ed. Like see, L-I-V-E, live. ये verb है, right? हमने फिर से लगाया क्या? Lived बोल के, lived बोल के, right? Did we do like this? No, we did not add any e, extra e. Okay? क्योंकि e पहले से है, right? तो हमने extra e नहीं लगाया. We didn't add any extra e to it. Okay? It already ends with e, so we added only d. We added only d. Okay? सिर्फ d लगाया हमने. See over here. Agree plus d. Okay? सिर्फ d लगाया हमने. Agreed. Die plus d. Died. Hate plus d. Hated. Live plus d. Lived. Okay? Now see over here. Another rules. Remember the spelling rules. Okay? You must double the last letter of some verbs before adding ed. So here what it is saying, when the verbs end with, here see the, let's read this. Notice that the verbs above all are short verbs of just one syllable. Syllable, all of you remember, right? Syllable is a unit of pronunciation, right? Fan, apple, apple, okay? Apple, grab, nod, pat, rip, slam. All these words are one syllable words, okay? So when there is one syllable verbs and they have a consonant, what are the consonants over here? D, B, N, T, P, M, okay? These are consonants. And when they have a single vowel, what are the vowels over here? Pat, A. rip, I. Again here A, nod, O, grab, A, fan, A. Okay. So when these kind of words, when they have one syllable and end with a consonant and have a single vowel, for these words, what are we going to do? Double the last letter. Okay. What rule we are going to apply? Double the last letter. See, fan, F-A-N, fan. So we double the last letter, N. Okay. One more N. Then we added ED to it. Okay. Then we added ED to form the simple past tense. Grab, grabbed. Okay. Again here double B. Nod, nodded. Here double D. Rip, ripped. Slam, slammed. Pat, patted. Okay. So these are nothing but simple past tense. Okay. Where for these words, what we have done? We have double the last letter. Okay. What we have done here, tell me. Yes, Inaya, tell me what
The
have you
last
done?
letters.
Very good. We have double the last letter. Then we added ED to it. Okay. Now see over here. One more rule is there with verbs that end with Y. Okay. So यहाँ देखिए सारे verbs fry, hurry, try, cry, carry, bury. All these are ending with Y. Okay. Yes. Y पर खत्म हो रहे. So what rule we should apply? Change the Y to I before adding ED. For example, cry. It's ending with Y. So you have to change the Y to I. Then add ed, cried. Okay, fry now. F-R-Y, fry is the verb. So when it's ending with Y, we have to remove the Y and change the Y to I. And then add ed, fried. Okay, try, tried. See over here, fry. Then we added ed, fried. Hurry, hurried. Try, tried. Okay, what we have we done here? हमने y को रिमूव किया और I से चेंज किया, राइट? I से बदल दिया, राइट? एंड देन वी एडेड ed. ओके, सो हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस रूल?
Yes.
ये रूल हमने और कहाँ पढ़ा था? These two rules we have seen already in plurals nouns, right? Do you
Yes.
remember? Yes, plural nouns में हमने क्या पढ़ा था? Butterfly. For butterfly, what did we did? We removed the y and then added ies. Do you remember? Here
Yes.
also, yes, हमने y को I से बदला था. Okay, same rule follow किया था. Okay, one thing is same, similar. So this is simple past tense. Okay. Now let's see irregular verbs. Okay, regular verbs तो आपने देख लिया, right? जब हम ed लगाएंगे regular verbs. Okay, when we add ed, they are called as regular verbs. Now see these kind of words now. Beat, beat. Burst, burst. Cost, cost. Cut, cut. So here, did I add any eds added over here? Tell me. Is there
No.
any ed? No. So जब ed नहीं लगाएंगे तो उसे क्या कहा जाएगा? Irregular verbs. When we don't add ed, it will become irregular.
Verbs.
Irregular. Okay. IR. Irregular verbs. Regular verbs क्या होते हैं? When we add ed. But when we don't add ed, they are known as irregular verbs. Now see over here. The worker cut down the tree this morning. So cut over here is irregular verb and also simple past tense form. Okay. Simple past tense. Very good. Okay, first let's have a look at some of the irregular verbs over here. See, irregular verbs that don't change. Shut, shut. Split, split. Read, read. Put, put. Hurt, hurt. Hit, hit. Cut, cut. Cost, cost. Burst, burst, beat, beat. So all these words are irregular verbs. Now let's see some more irregular verbs. See over here. What it is saying here? Most irregular verbs, however, take a different form in the simple past tense. Now see over here. Bend, bent, break, broke, bring, brought, buy, bought, fall, fell. Okay, earlier what have we seen? That some of the irregular verbs don't change, right? Like cut, cut. Yes, read, read, write, write. Sorry, yes, we have seen just now, right? Cut, cut, beat, beat, cost, cost. So they are not changing. But here, see, here it is changing. Okay, simple past tense. Irregular verbs are changing over here. Sleep will become slept. Sleep is becoming, tell me, slept. Shoot will become shot. Okay, shoot will become
Shot.
shot. Sell will become sold. Sell will become sold. Lose will become lost. Lose will become
Lost.
lost. Keep will become kept. Kept. Hear will become heard. Okay, मैंने सुन लिया, heard. Get will become got. Fly will become flew. Okay, fly, flew. Buy, bought. Bring, brought. Break, broke. Bend, bent. So these are nothing but irregular verbs. Okay, simple past tense. So in simple past tense, we use both regular and irregular verbs. Now coming to the exercise, let's try to solve this exercise, okay? Yes, exercise 1, write the simple past tense of these verbs on the blanks. Take will become, what is the standard rule? We add ed, right? Standard rule क्या है? Simple past tense में हम ed लगाते हैं. But taked, is this word right? Taked right or wrong? Taked is right or wrong? Wrong. Okay. Take, there is no such word as taked. So take will become took. Okay. What is the simple past tense of take? Took. Azha took her sister's pencil. Okay. Took. मतलब ले लिया. Okay. I took my brother's pen. Okay. Took. Now see over here, walk. Walk will become, should I add ed to walk? Is the verb walked, W-A-L-K-E-D, walked, correct? Is it correct or wrong? Yes, children, tell me. Walk, walk.
Wrong.
Yes, is it correct or wrong?
Wrong, ma'am.
Correct. आप ध्यान नहीं दिए बेटा, walked correct है. Okay? Walked is correct. Okay. Rain will become, rained. Okay, ed. Okay, rained and walked are, what are these two? Regular verbs. And took is irregular verb. Okay. Shut will become, yes, what will shut become? Shutted? No, shut only. Okay. Shut is irregular verb. Okay, यानी कि नहीं बदलेगा. Shut ही रहेगा. Shutted नहीं बनेगा. Okay. Yes. Did I add any ed over here? No. Did I add ed? No, right? So I didn't add any ed over here, and I didn't change the word also. It remains the same. It is an irregular verb. Open. Now you have to tell me, open will become? Open will become opened. Okay, ed. O-P-N-E-D, opened. Cry will become cried. Okay, you have to change the Y to I over here. C-R-I-E-D, cried. Yes, children, are you listening? What did cry become? Cried. Open became opened. Cry became C-R-I-E-D. Okay, we have changed the Y to I over here. Next, tell. Tell becomes told. Okay, T-O-L-D, told. Write will become wrote. Sit will become
Sat. Sat.
very good. Sat, S-A-T, sat. Next, read will become
Read it.
no, read. Okay, it doesn't change. Okay, irregular verb hai ye. So it will remain the same bit. Okay, R-E-A-D only, read. Sorry, read, read. Okay, read बोल के पढ़ा जाएगा. I have read the story book. I have R-E-A-D. I have read the story book. Okay, close will become
Closed. Closed.
closed. Cook will become
Cooked.
cooked. Okay, my mother has cooked biryani. Okay, cooked. Now all of you read these words with me. Take, simple past tense. Take,
Take.
took.
Took.
I want all of you to read who are there in the meeting. Inaya, Azha. Yes, I am hearing only one student's voice.
Yes, ma'am.
Padhiye. Take,
Take.
took.
Took.
Okay, T-double-O-K, took. Walk,
Walk.
walked.
Walk.
Rain,
Man.
rained.
Man.
Shut,
None.
shut, shut,
Shut.
shut. Shut
Shut.
मतलब बंद करना. Okay. Azha, shut the door. मम्मा कहती है, right? Azha, shut the door. Shut the windows. Shut मतलब बंद करने को बोलते हैं. Okay. Close करने को बोलते हैं. Okay. Yes.
ma'am.
Open. Opened.
Opened. Opened.
Open. Once again, repeat, beta. Open.
Open. Opened.
Cry. Cried.
Cry.
Cry. Cried. Very good. Okay, here cry. What have we done, beta? Tell me. Which rule have we applied?
I-E-D.
Very good. Excellent. Changing the Y to I. Then we added ED. Now next, tell. Told. Tell.
Told.
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 Write.
Write.
Wrote.
Wrote.
Very good. Sit. Sit.
Sat.
Sat. Sat. S-A-T. Sat. Read. 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 R-E-A-D. Read. Okay. I have read the storybook. Read. Okay. Read पढ़ा जाता है. Okay. Correct pronunciation क्या है? R-E-A-D. Read. Okay. I have read the storybook. Okay. Next. Close.
Closed.
Closed. Cook.
Cooked.
Cook. Cooked.
Cooked.
Yes. यहाँ पर आपने क्या नोटिस किया बोलिए? रेड का प्रोनाउंसिएशन रेड की तरह है, राइट? यस, रेड का प्रोनाउंसिएशन किस तरह है? द कलर रेड, R-E-D रेड. यस, R-E-D रेड क्या है? कलर है, राइट? तो उसके जैसे सेम प्रोनाउंसिएशन है, राइट? R-E-A-D रेड. ओके, इसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन भी सेम है. ओके, दिस प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज आल्सो द सेम. Now let's see exercise number 2. Fill in the blanks with the correct simple past tense of the verbs in the parenthesis. She dash home alone. Go. So what will come? Go. Gone. Okay. She has gone home alone. The wind. What will come over here? Tell me. Go will become gone. Okay. What will go become? She has gone. Okay. Are you listening to me?
Yes, ma'am.
See. What will simple past tense come here? She dash home
Has
alone.
got.
Yes. So here the verb is go. Go will become went. Okay. Here gone will not come. Went will come. Okay. What is the simple past tense? Go will become went. She went home alone. Okay. Next, the wind dashed throughout the night. The wind blowed. Okay. Here we will add ed. Okay. The wind blowed. blowed. All of you repeat with me. The wind blowed.
The wind blowed.
The wind blowed throughout the night. Blowed. Okay. blowed. Okay. Yes. Next, an apple dropped on his head. Okay. Dropped.
Dropped. Dropped, ma'am. Dropped.
Yes, dropped on his head. So what are we doing over here? Double P. Okay, we are doubling the last letter. Drop, dropped. Okay, double P. Okay, last letter is P. So we have double P over here. dropped. Dropped. Okay, double the last letter. The princess's ball dash into the well. The princess's ball dash into the well. Roll. Roll will become, when you add ed, roll will become rolled. Okay. The princess's ball rolled into the well. Okay. Ed. Next, a frog dash into the well and dash it back to her. The frog, a frog jump will become what? When you add ed, jump will become jumped. Okay. A frog jumped. jumped. A frog jumped into the well and bring will become brought and brought it back together. brought. Brought. Okay. Bring will become brought. Now next, Jack dashed the highest grade in his English class. Jack, get will become got. Okay. Get will become got. Got. Jack got the highest grade in his English class. Now next, the party dash at 8 p.m. The party began. Very good. The party began. Began at 8 p.m. Now all of you read the sentences with me. She went home alone. She went. Yes, read the sentences I said. She went home alone. Read out. All of you read along with me.
Went home
Alone. Once again.
Alone.
He went home alone. The wind blowed. The wind
The wind
blowed throughout the night.
blowed out the night.
An apple dropped his head. Sorry, an apple dropped on his head. An apple dropped on his head. Next, the princesses ball rolled. Okay, rolled. गोल फिरने को क्या बोलेंगे?
rolled.
Yes, rolled into the well. Into the well. Okay.
Into the well.
Yes, repeat now. A frog jumped into the well.
A frog jumped into the well.
And brought it back to her. Jack got the highest grade. Jack
got
the
the highest grade in his English class.
Very good. The party began at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. The party beginning.
Began. Began. B-A-G-A-N.
8 p.m.
Very good. Once again, the party began at 8 p.m.
The party began 8 p.m.
Very good. Now let's see another sentences. Okay. He dashed his old car and dashed a new one. Sell, buy. So he, what will come over here? He sold. Okay, sell will become sold. Okay, बेच देने को क्या बोलेंगे? Sold. He sold his old car and buy will become bought. Okay, he sold his new car. Yes, he sold his old car and bought. Okay, buy will become bought. B-O-U-G-H-T, bought. Bought a new car. Okay, he sold his old car and bought a new car. इसका मतलब ये है कि पुरानी कार बेच के नई कार खरीदी है. Okay, he sold his old car and bought a new one. Okay, next one. Very good. Jack dash up the ladder carefully. Climb will become climbed. Okay, ed लगाएंगे. Okay, Jack climbed up the ladder carefully. Jack climbed up the ladder carefully. Next, who dash all the windows? Who shut will become shut only. Okay, who shut all the windows? S-H-U-T. Okay, shut is irregular verb. Okay, so we didn't add over here any ed. Okay, shutted हमने नहीं बोला. Shut will be shut only. Okay, because it is a irregular verb. Who shut all the windows? Okay, so what have we seen today? Simple past tense. And what have we seen today? Regular and irregular verbs. Okay, for regular verbs, what do we add? Ed. Okay, for regular verbs, what did we add over here? Ed. Okay, opened, baked, closed, snowed, rained, walked, worked, tried, cried, So all these words we added ed. So they are regular verbs. And when we didn't add any ed, they are irregular verbs. Okay, like see over here, irregular verbs. These are irregular verbs. Okay, read, put, hit, shut, burst, beat, cut. These are irregular verbs. Yes. Okay, and we have seen this also, right? Got, brought, bought, shot, slept, sold, bought, brought. All these are nothing but irregular verbs. Okay, simple past tense, irregular verbs.